Oh my gosh, check it out. The title screen, like the continue screen, shows the chapter that you're currently on. That's kind of a nice little touch. Save slot 3. Okay, so notice the date here. This is the last time I played this game. April 4th. I thought it was longer ago than that, but apparently, okay. I guess it was pretty recent, but oh well. So if that gives you any indication of how long it's been since I played this, or how, like, where my muscle memory is going to be when I actually jump back into this here. I think my muscle memory is still on Tears of the Kingdom at this point, but, well, I guess I'm just going to have to deal with that in my own way. I guess I'll just have to be strong in the right way, as Steven Universe might say. Kind of an underrated song, I always thought. I don't know, it's the way, the look on his face when it starts to kick in, and he's wearing the sunglasses. He just looks so cool. Resume play, let's go. Alright, I'm a Koopa. Oh wait, how do you emote again? It's L... Yahaha! I'll do it while facing away from the camera, that's wonderful. Oh man, oh gosh. So we're in Chapter 2, and these guys do not look very happy. This chapter actually looks a lot like Chapter 3 did in the first game. How's Malroth doing? Ah, seems like there's more to this island than meets the eye. Let's take a look around, shall we? Sure. We could break stuff here for wood, but we kind of don't need wood, really. Oh yeah, somebody did tell me... well, okay, so first off, let me just give a nice little shout-out to some of you people in the comments who have been super, super helpful, and I am so sorry that I recorded so far ahead so that I couldn't take into account some of your little tips that you gave me. Yeah, I don't have to worry too much about time here, I guess, so... Oh, it's absolutely hopeless. The Golden Age is over, just like me dreams. How's it going, Yang from Final Fantasy IV? Builders aren't welcome here, boy. Haven't been for a long time. If I were you, I'd leave now and never look back. Never come back like OMC. So you heard all that, did you? Now can you see what pickle we're in? Just so you know, the bald geezer is Magrog. He used to be a blacksmith. The guy wearing the bow tie is my old man Den. He's the landlord of the bar. Yeah, we met them. They were moaning about the mine being sealed up, being brainwashed by the children of Hard-On. You just can't get away from the Hard-On, I'm telling you. No matter where you go, it's always looming overhead, like the moon in Majora's Mask. Okay. So everybody's all disheveled and unmotivated. We gotta find a way to get them back on their feet, huh? Both metaphorically and physically. If you want to help me, you can stop by making the traditional drink of Crumbledon. Digger's Jigger. Oh god, okay. Okay, alright. A bit of light refreshment's just what we need to drive these brune bludges out of the doldrums. Man, I haven't heard the word doldrums since in the 8th grade, I think. Isn't that like a weather phenomenon or something? Something about clouds and tornadoes or something. I'd have to go look it up. Anyway, we get the recipe for cask. That's a good place to start. We already have quite a few, like, supplies here already. So we might need to plop down a chest to put these in, or we could just use the one that they so generously gave us here. Just put all this crap away for now. Let's get back to it later. Yeah, people also told me you could get bark by burning a haystack next to the tree. There's just so many little things that I had no idea you could do in this game. And, like, with all the research I did, you would have thought, you know, that I would have found some of this stuff out, but I tell you, there's a lot to it. So, cask. Well, first of all, we need to make ourselves a table. Or get ourselves a table. So we have a table here. Turns out we already got the cord we need, and we have the unlimited supply of wood, so that's what it looks like when you have the infinite supply of something. You just go ahead and make it. We're actually going to need a lot of these in the future, so I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of them. And we can just go ahead and set them right on in there right now. Notice board, that's not too important right now. I also probably want to make some beds at some point. Because keep in mind now, we didn't bring in any of the stuff from Chapter 1. I'll just make 17 beds. You know, no big deal. 17 beds, you know. Hell, I could start a Holiday Inn all up in here. Anyway, quest marker's over here, so we just put our casket down right there. There we go. Well, would you look at that? Oh, you made a cask just like I asked. Now you're ready to rustle up the thing. Stick one of those vine apples in the cask. Oh. Okay, vine apples, hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put a few more of these down just so we have them here. It doesn't matter where we put them at the moment, but, you know. So these are basically another version of the cooking. Well, they're another vessel by which you cook stuff in the game. So as long as we're able to do that, might as well cook a few more. So we're gonna be waiting on this anyway. Might as well have a few of them going at the same time. And now we're already done. Ah, what do you think of that? Nice one. You ain't just a builder. You're a born barman to boot. Well, ain't you gonna give me a little taste of that digger's jigger you made? That sounds way too close to something else, and it's making me a little uncomfortable. That's a glass of the stuff, the despicable drink the children of Hardon call the builder's bathwater. That's gross. Oh, forgive us, Hardon. Take pity on our souls. This is all the work of that blasphemous builder. We ain't done nothing. Builder? Oh, right. I always forget about this part for some reason. What the heck was that spooky voice? Is that you, Hardon? Well, it wouldn't be a JRPG, for what little bit you could call this a JRPG, without some random disembodied voice calling your name and saying to come to them. You know, it's all about the cummage, after all. So, place and cook. I'm just gonna go ahead and get these going here, because we will need some in the future. I don't know if we'll need this many, but what the hell. Might as well have them now. So what's your second quest? Or should I go talk to the voice? That voice was calling for you, NTS. We all heard it. Sounded like it was coming from near the old mine entrance. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go take a butcher's. Oh man, my accent is horrible. I could use a few lessons. Please, Babs, don't make us go. I don't think we got the stomach for it. Oh, give over. We're only going to the bottom of the steps. Me and NCS will go first, and you two will follow, or else. Well, I see who wears the pants in this family, let me tell you. Oh, we got too close camera there. Close to the mine entrance, you mean like over here, though. Well, she's gonna take us to him, well, even better. That's what you want to do, though. So, let's see. Okay, now you're going over here. Okay, so that button is jump. Alright, we're gonna have to dig him out, aren't we? It's all buried in here. The voice is back, and it's booing and oohing like nobody's business. Sounds like it's coming from behind this pile of sand. It's a good thing you can break sand, because you sure as shit can't break anything else in this place right now. Bash that sand out of the way. Well, don't mind if I do. I'll just be going like this right here, and bam. And bam. I think that should do it. What's up? Cold bloody! There's an horrible monster hiding in there! Save me, Babs! Save me! And they will all cry, boo-hoo! That's the noise that I simply must hear. Boo-hoo! You builder, you find me, you free me, thank you! No power, no more. Bring me copper, silver, gold, the toilet.
The toilet.
Get strong again. What was that about a toilet? I don't know. We've only just met, he's already asking us for the moon on a stick. I think I like this guy. So this entire chapter is basically going to be us just finding the ores to help out this gigantic monstrosity that stands before us now. Lock tunnel this way. Me take closer look. Follow. This guy's actually going to be a pretty huge help here. Let's go ahead and follow him. He's kind of like the main character of the story without actually being... Well, I say not playable, but actually he kind of is later on. Spoilers, I know. Oh well. You want to smash this rock? Yeah, if these rocks weren't here, we could get the mine up and running again. It's what I've always dreamed of. Then me make dream come true, Babs. So you'll slowly start to notice over the course of this chapter that this rock man here, this giant rock man, has a little bit of a thing for Babs. Which is not the first time we've seen some Snorlax-looking motherfucker try to go after a tiny girl. Just think of the one in Link's Awakening. Remember that guy? He's all sitting there dreaming about the mermaid or whatever it is. Of course, as you get further into the chapter, you find that really all he wants to do is protect her. So it's actually kind of sweet, you know? It looks a little creepy at first, but you know how it is. We were looking to clear those rocks for years. I never imagined it happened like this. The whole time? The whole time! Everyone on Crumbledon knows the legends of the Guardian of the Mine, but I always thought it was just kiddie stories. How wrong could a girl be? NCS, would you and Mouth mind having a quick butcher's in the tunnels? I'm sure Digby and Doogie'd be more than happy to show you around. I can see it already. They're gonna go running for the hills. I thought this might happen. Lucky for us, NCS, I got just the thing for such a situation. They've been lying around for yonks. Some miner must have left them here. Yonks? Oh, sure. Yeah, so remember how hard it was to make these in the first game? Well, in this game, They're just handing them right to you. They're like, here you go, here's some bombs. No problem. All you gotta do is figure out where to use them. That part can get a little tricky, but, you know, if you just do what the game tells you to do and don't try to rush ahead or don't try to sequence break or any of that, because you can wind up in a world of crap if you do try to do that. When you find some copper, bring it to me. Guide the victim's soul to me. Why do I keep... every time I see the word me, it's like I think of it. So we got some more tracks here. We're going to leave these tracks alone, though, because we might need them in the future. In fact, you know what I could do? Oh, I put them in the chest. Never mind. I do have some meat in my bones, though. Anyway, well, let's see here. The track's just kind of cut off here a little bit. There is a very obvious, like, sand wall here. Oh, wait, what's up? What's up? Babs just gave me a right earful. If you're gonna go spelunking, you need a seasoned mind by your side, so here I am. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Oh, God. Earthquakes galore. It's yes, since I was last in these tunnels, but I don't remember him being in this bad a shape. Old Hard-On must have let his lackeys loose down here. Back in the day, you couldn't swing a pick down these mines without striking a seam of gold. But nowadays, we don't find crap. We don't find crap! We just installed Persona 3 Reload. Wish I was playing that right now. No, not really. I really do need to get back to that game, though. Anyways, this guy will tell you, basically. Well, we probably should talk to him first. Have a butcher's at this. The old tunnel's all stuffed up with sand. Must have fallen in from up top. Seems like a job for one of them rusty wrecking balls, you reckon? Make a record of that. So drop one off. Let it blow itself to smithereens, and there you go. Yes, okay, my muscle memory is still here a little bit, it seems like. That's good. You don't have to grab all these blocks, but I like to because I'm anal. What can I say? I'm the Suez Canal anal. So you get a little further in here, you're going to start to notice monsters. Not good. We got our crits and, you know, pretty much everything else. So keep an eye out here because occasionally in the mines here, I don't know if you'll see them this early, but occasionally you'll see a metal slime down here. And if you've ever played a Dragon Quest game, you know what that means. If you don't know, well, we'll just let that be a surprise then, huh? Like I said, I don't think we're going to see them this early, but they'll come along later. Oh yeah, there's this whole thing too, isn't there? Gosh, should I go ahead and do this now? Because I kind of don't know if I should. We get these blocks just sitting here, kind of off the beaten path. We'll worry about that later, because we could fix that now, but I'm not going to. Let's basically grab our copper here. There's plenty of it to go around, so why not grab all of it? I think that's what I'm actually going to do here. Because you're going to need a lot, man. When you see the numbers as to how much of this you're actually going to need, it's going to blow your freaking mind, let me tell you. I really should be doing the thing, though, shouldn't I? Like, the thing. Yeah, just like that. Get some coal, too, while we're at it, because you'll need that, too. Need it for cooking, need it for smothering, need it for smelting, need it for everything. So we're gonna grab some of this, too. Alright. Let's see what we got here. A little bit more coal here. So let's try to make sure we keep the path relatively open here. Just open fire. And there's some more coal right, or I mean, some more copper right here. Basically, if you just go after where it's most highly concentrated and just hit those spots, you get all the copper you need and then some. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I don't know, it's sure tempting to. Like, if I was playing this just on my own time, I'd be grabbing all of this. So maybe that's what I should do then, just grab all of it. The thing is, when it starts to get up higher like this, you know, you have to do it from a higher vantage point. But if you can get to it, then you might as well pick it up. So you get some more right over here. I'm so glad I'm doing this. I remember in the first game, it took me the longest time to figure out that you could, first of all, that you could build 2 blocks at a time just by holding the button down, and also just doing stuff like, you know, using charge attacks to get more space cleared out. So I'm gonna grab these 2 right here before we go, but I think that might be it. I see 2 more over there. Like, if you want, I don't know, you can just look around. I mean, there's probably more to get. Mordecai, I don't know. Well, there's actually a chest over here. Well, shoot, let me see. Oh, 5 more bombs, just in case you need them. Now, like I said, if you know where the stuff is, you could technically go further in. Like, that's pretty much obviously another bomb point there, but we're just going to leave that alone for right now. I'm not going to mess with that. I might grab the stone here, though, because obviously, like I said, we're coming in pretty empty-handed here. Where's the run button again? It's R1. Okay, here we go. I've been doing that all this time. You know, we actually need this, too. We're gonna need this later. So I'm gonna... Oh, whoops. No. How do you change the... Yeah, like that. I want to grab one of these mushrooms, so we're gonna need it a little later. Just put it out somewhere in the town. You'll need it to make a certain room for a certain quest later, and if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Makes no difference to me. Oh yeah, you can run while carrying stuff. I forget that part. Hello. Nice one, NCS. You blew a puff clean through that sand, destroying stuff upstairs to get up solved in Argon's good books. I don't know what I just said. Oh yeah, right. We're gonna bulk up. Level by level. So now that we're in Chapter 2, our level cap should be removed and we'll be able to go past level 10, which as you can see, it's climbing up there. Doesn't say max anymore, which is good. So I'm just gonna run this mushroom back up to town here, and along with the copper leftovers. Alright, heading back into the town here. I just went in a little bit of a circle there. I didn't mean to do that, jeez. Oh god. Yeah, there's holes all over the place in the ground here, so you're liable to fall through. But it's not a big deal. It's easy enough to find your way back. Okay, so this mushroom, I'm just gonna set it down right here for now. That should stay there pretty much, I think, until we need it. I guess I'll go ahead and collect my beer or whatever this is that I'm making over here. So, you know, the worst case scenario, we have food to eat for later. Because when you drink this, it actually fills up your hunger meter, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, it's only 5%. It's pretty good for HP, though. Anyway, hello. The tunnels will probably be in a terrible state. We're relying on you to fix up the supports and make the place safe. If the path is blocked, use one of your rusty wrecking balls. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to go further down. I thought I was supposed to bring the copper back. I don't know. I mean, at least we got rid of the mushroom, so we don't have to worry about that later. Oh boy, that insta-kill, though. Yeah, I love it. Somebody also told me in the comments that the insta-kill can actually work on the super strong monsters, but the stronger they get, the less likely it is to work. So I guess that's something to keep in mind, that it gets to a point where it's just not worth it to even try. But I might still try, I don't know. This doesn't look good at all. Alright, them supports have seen better days. We better get them fixed quick, Smart. Alright. Hey, we can do this. Are you gonna give me that quest right now? Okay. Look, the post will prop up the roof. We're in terrible shape. The old tunnel could collapse at any moment. We gotta get it fixed before the next earthquake hits, or we'll be buried alive. Oh, yeah. I guess that's always a problem. Is that what oh, that's just a rock. I thought that was like silver for a second. I was like, damn, we're not getting that this early, are we? Anyway, so you get the quest markers to kind of tell you where the stuff goes. But for the most part, just put it in and you're done. So put this one over here. I think I hear like monster music, but I'm not too sure. Oh, we might have to jump to get that one in there. And there's one more right here, which goes right there. There we go. The supporting pillars are repaired, yeah. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly, y'all. Them supports look good as new. You've done this before, ain't you? You might say that. Alright, let's turn it in. Nice one. Thanks to your marvelous mending skills, these supports should hold for the foreseeable. I love that he doesn't say for the foreseeable future. He just says for the foreseeable, you know? He gets the message across with as little wording as possible. You would think. Oh yeah, they like to say get in, too. Like, get in. I think they said that in the first game, too. And I never really noticed in the first game, but apparently they do. That's why I love my little sandals. I didn't know Koopas wore sandals, but, you know, it works. It's even in this modern age. It works. Like, what? Anyway. So now, this guy's gonna start mining copper. Basically, when you see this, when you see him, like, hitting the things like this, that means he's generating copper for your farm. And they'll generate it automatically, and at the end of each day, they'll show you how much they picked up. And it'll just add it to your total. It's really kind of nice. Yeah, these little berries on the wall here, these pink-looking berries here, those are the berries that she gave us in the beginning to make the beer with. So if you ever need more of them, this is what you're going to be looking for here. So there we go. You can also just eat them straight up. I believe they also... I guess I could use a little more on the hunger meter here. It's basically 5%, same as the beer. If you turn them into beer, obviously it gives you more HP than they would. But, you know, but you're going to be finding them all over the place down here. Since we don't have the unlimited cord yet, we're definitely going to need it. I'm just going to grab some of this here. Better to have it and not need it, as they say. That's what my dad would say. I would definitely never pass up his advice. Especially since he's, like, passed off of this mortal coil. Anyway. Okay, well, you see the track kind of abruptly stops here. We have ourselves another wall to blow up. Let's go ahead and blow the pot on this one. Let's blow the pot! Oh, looks like we're gonna need 2 bombs to get through this one. Oh, don't mind if I do. Okay, I placed it a little further away from the wall than maybe I needed to, but okay. So this is kind of cool. Once you blow through this wall, you see the end of the track here, and this is like a stop sign here. This is a station. So this is kind of like the dining table that we made earlier. You can make this yourself, and it'll turn into an actual station, which is like a thing that you can do. And then there's like this bridge here going over a river. You can see outside, you can see the sky from here. And then if you keep going, just find yourself right back in the mines again. So, I always liked that though, that little bit of atmosphere. It's like a, I mean, I don't know, it's just world building really. He's all, oh, he's trying to cast something on me here. Defense decrease, huh? Not a big fan of that. Fortunately, the poison needle is still working out very well for us here. These monsters are a little bit stronger than a lot of the stuff we fought in Chapter 1. Especially early in Chapter 1, you were fighting stuff like spiders, and now it's like, you're a little bit out of your league here. Yeah, sorry if there's a lot of cuts here. My nose has been running like crazy for the last 3 weeks. Like, I literally have never seen it this bad since, like, my 20s. 20 years ago. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if maybe I just haven't seen a real Georgia summer yet since I came back here or something. So I gotta tell you, it's getting like crazy out all up in here. But anyway, any more monsters to fight here, so might as well. I don't think so. Was that a 69? It was actually very nice. Don't stand in the middle of that, whatever you do. Unfortunately, monsters kind of have the habit of just sitting still. This guy's friendly over here. These tunnels are oozing with ghoulish monsters. Mind how you go, and be careful no one tries to squish you. Okay, I'll do that. I guess you could hit the mushrooms, too. Okay, well, here's our next wall, so might as well take it out. Oh, man. I'm almost afraid to go too far here. Oh, man, look at all these guys. Definitely, this definitely calls for a sneak strike. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Take him down. Tore him up. Oh, man, Malrot's the one's tearing him up. Look at this guy. It's crazy, man. Oh, we just took those out. No problem. How far do we want to go here, though, is the thing. Oh, hello there. How would you like to be insta-killed? You're not a super strong monster, but then again, you can do a lot of damage. Oh, even with the Koopa Shell. That was like 15 damage to me right there. That was an insta-kill there. You can tell when you got the insta-kill, because you'll see like a little black cloud materialize next to them when it happens. So definitely... Yep, there we go. Now you got some free meat out of that. If you eat that, it actually increases your attack, so it's just temporary, but still, it's worth having. Especially because there's not like there's a limit to how much you can have. You just keep coming down here and killing this guy repeatedly and getting more of it. I'm just gonna grab some more cord here. Grab some more mushrooms while we're at it. We could probably use those in a recipe of some kind. So grab this coal over here. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to hit that support column there, but it actually doesn't matter if you do, but, you know. Anyway, we'll just get deeper and deeper here. How much deeper can we go? As long as it's going to let me continue, I might as well. Just kind of looking around here a little bit. So, the majority of the exploring that you're going to be doing in this chapter is going to be down here. So there's not a lot to really explore on the outside world. And that's kind of a relief, to be honest, because I tend to get lost outside, and at least down here, stuff is mostly pretty linear, although there are times when you can get turned around real easy. And we got ourselves a warp point here. I definitely will gladly take that. So now we have the Copper Dig site. Copper Dig site, I guess, is technically where the majority of our copper is going to come from. Uh-oh. I'm not sure why I did that. So if we go to the map here, you can actually go between levels and actually see where it is you might want to go if you're not sure. So we have a check mark here. I guess we might as well maybe go check that out. Check that out. Yeah. Alright, Yang, what do you think? NCS, NCS, NCS. I can see it in your eyes. There is still copper in these mines after all. Let me take a closer look. Yes, this is top quality crumbled on copper, alright. You won't find any finer than this. Seems the mines have a little life in them yet. We're just getting started here though, buddy, let me tell you. He says that the more metal we can give him, the more his strength will return. And once he's got all his powers back, he can use them to fill up the mine with precious minerals again. It'd be like the gold rush never ended, he says. But then there'll be so much gold that there'll be no demand for it, so it won't be worth anything. It's like cryptocurrency, except, you know, the same thing. You give me copper, yes I do. Thank you, friend. Throw copper at me, it become part of me. Throw very hard. Sure, sure, here I go. Love how he winds up and actually throws it at him. It's just one of those small animations that you only see 1 or 2 times throughout the game, but uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Cold blimey, that's bleeding brilliant. You've turned him into a Copper Golem. Did I, though? Hold up. Only his head's gone copper. What about the rest of him? Boo-hoo, we look silly. Need more copper. Maybe 1,000 lumps? Okay, so here's those numbers I was talking about. 1,000? Pull the other one. That's impossible, surely. Even for a computer. Digby Digby, look what I found. I had a bit more of a dig about, and that mine is chock full of copper. Look at all this, what I brought back. 3 chunks of copper, well there you go. Is that it? Is that bleeding it? You always was a lazy little skip-a-dergy. Give me a break, Dibby. I'm the only... Digby? I'm the only geezer doing any work around here. You're the one that's got dig in your name. You should be down there doing this. Always with the excuses. Why don't you stop moaning about morale and get on with your jobby job, Mr. Bobby Bob? I'll help that layabout get off some steam by cracking his thick head open. That should get rid of all the hot air. Damn. You ain't messing around. Okay, I guess. Alright. So yeah, he just brought... Wow, they're actually going at it. Look at these guys. Oh, man. So... Let's just see what your quest has in store for us. It pains me to say it, but as things stand, we ain't getting our lands on 1,000 lumps of copper anytime soon. He did say 1,000, right? Like, are we literally doing that? And I know just the thing. All we need to do is give them their old pub back. You mean rebuild the pub? Yeah, you know. This'll make them, you know, improve morale, and they'll bring it in faster. You're not gonna sit here and wait for them to bring in 3 at a time, are you? You probably have to make it out of copper, but I ain't an expert. If you need metalworking tips, Magrog's your man. Magrog? Any relation to Magfest? Did I meet him there? How you doing? You're looking cheerful as always, young man. What business has a lad like you got with an old-timer like me? So you want to make a cocktail shaker for the pub, but you don't know how to do it. I'm sure you've heard already, but crafting's forbidden in these parts. Yeah, well, I guess I'm an atheist then. What are you gonna do about it? Still, blacksmith's fire never truly dies, and as this is for Babs, I'll teach you what you need to know. I trust you'll keep our little arrangement secret. Before you can work with it, you have to turn the raw copper into copper ingots. Just like in the first game. But we don't actually know that we're in a game, so I'm just gonna pretend like we're talking about something else here. Ford Crafting Station. So one other thing that you'll probably notice about this town, as you start to work into it a little bit, is that you don't really have a lot of space here. At least not as much as you did in the first chapter. Oh yeah, somebody also told me that, like, if you hit the tip of the cactus with a sword instead of a hammer, then you actually, like, get the seed for it instead. Wait a minute, let me see. Yeah, you do. And then you can just plant the seed and grow another cactus. That is so cool. I never knew that. That's actually really handy. So if I ever go out looking, yeah, see, like, right now, the only place to really explore outside is up this way. You can go that way towards the North Shore, or you can go back that way towards the beginning where we started the chapter and go to the dock where the boat is parked. Otherwise, though, there aren't a whole lot of other ways to go. So that's why I say, though, that the majority of your exploration is going to be in the mines. And that's just fine by me. It's also getting very late. So we have mining tools here. Anyway, what was he telling me to do? Make the cocktail shaker? Okay, well, I need to make the forge first, so why don't we go ahead and do that then? That is assuming we can. We had the stone for it. It's a good thing we picked that up then. So sometimes, like in this chapter especially, I actually like to make two of them. Two forges, I mean. You will quickly discover that you need them. And now two is fine. Let me go ahead and put the rest of my junk away here. My Junko Inoshima away. I'll keep the bombs on me. I'll keep the beer on me. I don't know why I keep calling it beer. I'm not sure offhand where I'm going. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter where we put them for now, so I'm just going to put one right here. Aha! And I'll probably just put the other one right next to it. So you built your forge. Hard on will be happy about that. But in for a gold coin, in for a gold bar, as they say. Time to get forging. Alright, hey, good deal. And one of the main reasons you probably want to make two of these is just because of the whole timer system. So that way, while you're waiting for one thing to generate, you could be working on something else. Like, instead of putting all 10 of them in one forge, you could put 5 in this one, and then, like, 5 in this one here. Or 4, or however many you have. Doesn't matter. And then that way they can both be working at the same time, and that's just half as long you have to wait. So while that's going on, I reckon we could probably fix up our inn here, because this place has definitely seen better days. Not sure what we could really do about that, though. Like, there's no room here as it is, so it doesn't matter that I'm destroying these walls. So at some point, I would like to build this out of something nicer than sand. I guess we could go stony soil, too. It kind of doesn't matter. I'll just make it out of sand for now. So we could use the side of the mountain as the wall, but I kind of don't want to do that. Oh wait, what am I doing here? Building out of something else there. Huh. Okay, I guess that works. But the thing of it is, when you're building stuff, the fancier your walls are, the more happiness points you generate for the room. And at this stage, I don't know if that really matters too much. But for now, we should just concern ourselves with, you know, completing the room more than anything else. Doesn't matter too much if we have the walls made out of something fancy. So I'll just go like this right here. We also don't want this to overlap the bar either, so this is where our bar is going to be right here. So we could kind of... Like, they give you guidelines sort of in the ground as to how they think maybe the room is supposed to look. But it really doesn't matter, you can make it any way you want. And as far as I'm concerned, the bigger the better. So the more beds we can fit in here, the fancier we can make this joint. And we have a large room already. I hate having a bed in the middle of the room, sir. I don't want to wake him up, man. I'm just way too soft, you know? That's my problem. Yeah, we're not really in a position to make anything too fancy here. I'm gonna move this bed. I'm so sorry, dude, but... Morning? No, it's not morning yet. You can go back to sleep. I'm just gonna set some beds out here like this. And set some more over here. This is like the most generic bed arrangement you've ever seen. We'll leave that pot over there, or the toilet. Put one right here, one right here. Stick this right there. Large basic bedroom, yeah, nicely done. So we definitely have enough beds for all our villagers, and then some. Like, I didn't need to make that many, but oh well, it's too late now. Let's put that bed away, put the stairs away. Could probably go ahead and make a bathroom, I guess. So while you're waiting for your copper... So while you're waiting for this to all forge here, you can actually go to sleep, and it'll pass time. So when you wake up, more than likely it'll be done doing the thing. You can just wake up and go collect it all, and reap the rewards of your hard work. So I didn't really mention it, but I'm definitely not going to record all of this chapter at once like I did last time. I'm just going to record a few videos at a time, 1 or 2. Like right now I probably need to record 2 because I got MagFest coming up, or not MagFest, but MomoCon this weekend, so I'm not going to be here to, I'm going to have to upload stuff in advance a little bit, while just for the weekend anyway. And maybe for a few days after the weekend, so I'm not coming home and going straight back to work again, you know, it's like, suppose you're not in the right headspace after those things. I don't know. Anyway. Cocktail counter, you say? Well, I haven't even made the cock yet. How am I supposed to make a cocktail when I don't even have the cock? I don't know what I'm saying. Well, there we go. We got the recipe for it, so... I'm assuming we're gonna make that over here and not in the forge. Making a beer in a forge would just be a little bit too extreme. So we make this out of copper ingots. We really only need one, so that's all I'm gonna make for now. I think we'll need more later, but that's beside the point. Got a nameplate. Not gonna be doing much with that. But anyway. So this bar is the thing that you're gonna make that's going to increase the morale of your workers and cause them to bring in more copper at the end of each day. Each day, when you get down to evening, the bell's gonna ring and it's gonna cut away from whatever you're doing. And it's actually gonna get annoying, but we'll talk about that later. Thanks, and yes, that cocktail counter is just what we need to get these miners and me dad motivated. Oh, me dad. What the? You can't believe me mince pies. What are you talking about, Houston, sir? Huh, look at this. Is this a cocktail counter? Me pub, it's back. Alright, lads, diggers on the house. And I got 4 casks here. So I can make as much as you need. Oh, look at him go. Oh yeah. I did mention me dad used to be landlord of this gap, didn't I? Well, look at him go. The miners used to come here every night to let off steam, but they was always back down the pit at the crack of dawn the next morning. Those were the good old days. That's when a smoke was a smoke and groovin' was groovin'. And dancing meant everything. We were young and we were improving. I know it's a big favor to ask, but will you help me? Of course I will, yeah. Thank you so much. I knew you had a good heart. Well, what else was I gonna do? Jeez. No matter how hard Duke and Digby work, there's still only 2 of them. Any bright ideas? Level up the town. Build a hospital. You know. What do you think? What you grinning about? Did you think of a way to bring in more miners? Miners with an E. We can use the builder's bell, you say? Are you talking about that old thing? So, when you ring it, the sound draws people in and you become a better builder. You don't say. Oh, but I do. Oh, but no. Do we have enough hearts for that? Yeah, apparently we do. Look at this guy with his copper-ass head. This poor fella. Let's ring. Ring, ring, ring. Bong! Man, base level 1 already. We are gonna be kicking butt. Oh, here comes some more bulks. The population of NCS bulk base just got a little bulkier. More muscle, more tone, more working out, baby. Just getting those gains, those sweet gains. Get a load of new recipes. Let's see what we got here. Copper wall, adobe wall, copper wall. That's actually pretty good. Could probably build some rooms out of that just for now. Stone table. A lot of this stuff we're gonna need for the bar, so we'll get on that sooner or later. What the bleeding Nora was that sound? I ain't never heard anything like it. It worked. It really worked. We found ourselves some new miners. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. I had this uncontrollable urge to make things again. Got you, yes, you invented full flagons, barrels, and collections of bottles. But that's all the stuff for the pub. That ain't all. He's figured out how to make cake counters and copper wall blocks, too. I just hope there's enough copper down below for all this. Oh, well. Even if there isn't, I'm sure you guys will just bring it in out of nowhere. Seeing as you brought him here, you best say hello to our new arrivals. Go on, give him a proper crumble-done welcome. Well, I'm not a crumble-done resident just yet, so I don't know how I can do that, but... We heard the sound of the bell and came over to see what the commotion was. What's going on here? And why does it reek of metal? You're a builder, and not only that, you're rebuilding the pub and mining again? Blasphemy, I tell you! No, Mr. Hardon would not hear a bit of this. And about Babs, is that you? You was nothing more than an ankle biter last time I saw you. How time flies, eh? Ankle biter? Nice. She does have that kind of piranha sense, though, I guess. There was nothing left for us here. You was wailing, begging us not to go. But we had no choice. It was hamstrings versus heartstrings that day. I know we go back a long way, Babs, but we believe in the Master of Destruction now. We might have abandoned the mine, but we can't abandon our faith. Our faith? Or is faith like another word for the woman we love? You're gonna notice real fast here that Babs is kind of like a little bit of a celebrity here, I guess you could say. She's the reason why all the guys wake up in the morning and work their butts off to just be as bulk and buff as they can. When you rang that bell, those miners came running like moths to a flame. Now they're on board. We should see a nice little upturn in output. Alright. Now there's so many of them, they're already overlapping each other like crazy here. Oh, there's so much more to know now. So many things I know now that I didn't know back then, like who can equip weapons. You can actually tell just by watching their body language. There's so many little things like this. I'm really gonna get into it as it comes up, but still. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. You got our next quest here. Hello, Babs. Hello, Builder. You find a way to get metal for me? Hi, Goldilocks. Listen, we got something really important to tell you. Let me know if I miss anything out, won't you? Oh, that was Babs talking. I thought that was Malroth. So you think there's a way to get more metal out of the mine? Well, we need to motivate the miners first. That's why we're going to build a pub. That'll get them digging like Billy-O. Digging away like Billy-O. And whatever metal they find, we'll hand it over to you. You'll have your old powers back before you know it. Bob's very clever, very pretty, me like you very much. But gold very deep underground, very little gold, need copper first, become Copper Golem. Golem. I don't know. Golem. Well, while he's over there talking, I'm getting more ideas, apparently. Yep. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the pub blueprint. Yes, of course. So here we go. This is pretty much all the stuff we're going to need for this. Copper walls we can actually go ahead and make. Might have to make more. Well, no, we can make it that now. Saloon door, that's easy enough. Now, iron blocks we can't actually make until we get to iron in the mines. But this is why I gathered all those iron blocks from the docks at the beginning. It's kind of funny because my hammer is not technically supposed to be able to break those yet. So even if I use the thing, that tool that transforms blocks into whatever you got your cursor on, I don't think it would matter unless I just put sand down and then maybe tried it. I'm not sure. It might be worth trying. Second favor, make a nice bar. With a nice bar, miners do more mining. Get more metal. Give me 1,000 lumps of copper. Me become Copper Golem. Become proper Golem, more like. So first things first, we gotta give this manor a makeover. Yeah, I've seen the blueprint, I know what I gotta do. Just let me get on it. Just let me get as much done as I can. She said for realsies. Wow. These guys are kind of hilarious sometimes. I do like him, though. Look, lads, I know your game. If I get all dressed up in fancy dancing clobber, you're all just gonna sit around staring at me when there's work to be done. Tell you what, once we got the pub up and running again, I'll think about it. Oh, get in! Oh, Babs. Oh my god. Oh. These guys. I don't know, man. I don't know what to... You know? I guess let the mission begin, though. Yeah, let them do what they want, I suppose. Yeah, you can already see a lot of stuff that's in my inventory, stuff that I need for this blueprint because of the symbol up above. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna pull out the sand here for a second. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this is actually gonna work, though. I'm just gonna put down 2 blocks here like this. Then I'll switch to you. Put the cursor on iron, and let me just see if this actually works. Oh my gosh, it actually does. Oh, that's insane. But I can't actually break these to... Oh, wait. Okay, I guess I can. There was one I was trying to hit earlier that I couldn't break. It was back here. Maybe that wasn't an iron block. Maybe that was like a steel block. This one right here. No, that's a different kind of block right there. Oops, I just destroyed my room. My bad. Yeah, that's a different kind of block. Okay, well that makes sense then. Oh my gosh, so I have all the iron I could ever want then. Because all I have to do is just put down sand like this. I mean, hell, I don't even have to put it down. I can just make it out of, like, whatever's already out there. This is crazy that you can actually do this, because I've never done this before. Change just like that. And then you just go back to the hammer and grab these and put them right into your inventory. 17. Wait, though. Is that taking them out of my inventory when I do that? Because... Hang on a second. Let me see something here. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize that. It does actually take them out of your inventory to replace them. So you actually are consuming the iron blocks to put them there. Okay, I get it now. I thought that just made them out of nothing. Okay, well, in that case, let's just make let's just put down as many as we can. Basically all the corners. Like, that's pretty simple right there, basically all the corners. The 3 around the corners, like right here and then right here. I don't think we're going to have enough to do them all, but we'll have enough to more or less get what we want out of it. Let's put some right there, put some right there. We got 8 left, so we can put one right there. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go make some copper walls. Because, like, the more of this you can get done now, the sooner you can get the morale up for the other builders. Or for the, you know, for the miners, so that they can bring in more copper each day. That way it takes less time overall for you to do the thing or whatever. So I'll just make, I guess, oh geez. Okay, let's be careful here because I guess just make all of them. I'm hesitant to do that because I know I'm going to need more copper for other stuff. But in the meantime, I can make 2 doors. Might as well. I did need copper ingots for that too, so... But the more of this you can do, and the sooner you can do it, the better. So copper walls, basically all the other walls in the area. Everything else is copper. Well, that's actually really simple, geez. This looks so much more complicated than it is. So when you first look at it, it's like, wow, it's made up of like 12 different things. But when you actually get right down to it, like, if you just take it one step at a time, it kind of makes a lot more sense. You just look at it in terms of, okay, just do the outside walls first, and then kind of work your way in from there. So, and the glow will basically tell you that you're doing the right thing, that you're putting the right thing in the right spot. I need to get this cask out from back here, though. So that is definitely not in the right spot. Not in the spot where it needs to be in the future. So we'll put you right there, and then we'll just get these right here. Bump, and then bump, and bump. There we go. Put the doors in, and they're right to the spot, like so. Okay, we're gonna need dartboards for this a little bit later. So we already have a room of some sort here. I didn't see what it said, but, well, you can look actually here. Oh wait, I need 2 more copper walls underneath the kegs over there, don't I? Yeah, sure enough. Okay, let me go ahead and just set those in while I'm thinking about it. And then the other keg, where did those kegs go, actually? Didn't see them a minute ago. So, the blueprint only calls for 3 of them, but usually I like to put 4 in there, but that's something else. What is that? Is that the nameplate? Oh no, that's the actual pub sign, yeah. I don't think I can make that yet. There is a sconce right there. It's really 3 more stone stools. I think I can actually make more of those, but let's put one right there, and shoot, can I go ahead and make those now? This would actually be very helpful if I could. Oh yeah, sure enough. Okay, alright, cool. Make 2. We got like a bunch of stuff here we can make now. Stone stools here. It's a good thing we got all that stone. I knew I wasn't going to regret it. So we need barrels. Wood and cord. Well, lucky us, having to grab all that cord. Told you we would need it. We need leather sack. We only need 1 of those, but we got the makings for it. And 2 crockery, which we make out of earth. That's pretty simple. Boy, we're gonna have this thing pretty close to done already. Good lord, man. I didn't think I was gonna have this much of it already. Did I make the stools? Yeah, so the stool goes there and there. A lot of times when I look at this blueprint, I get turned around and I forget which side is the front. So that can get a little messy, but yeah, so the barrels go here, here, whoops, nope, here, here, and then there's going to be 6 of them back here. You can see the broken ones from before. That wood is totally useless, but it doesn't matter. So grab the cord while we're at it. Bump, 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 and bump, bump. There we go. Nice. Stone table goes there, stone table goes there. When we make the full flagons, that'll go there. Where does the thing go again? The leather sack? Oh, that goes right there, okay. That's easy. That goes right there. Okay, this is looking good, man, I tell you. You know what I never did, actually? I never made glass. We can make that out of sand, and boy, we got a lot of sand here, so, yep. Let's get some glass going. That's gonna take time, so we'll just have to leave that be sitting there. Got something to live for now, rebuilding the old copper bar. Cool, I can't wait to see the old place booming, even bigger and brighter than it was before. It's already looking pretty good now. As you know, a typical miner gets up at the crack of dawn and spends all day digging, and holy crap, he works from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. But he takes 3 lunch breaks, so there is that. That helps a lot. Need a trio of chests to store it. Alright, yeah, whack a few chests down, I can do that. While I'm here, like I was just building the bar, but I suppose I can step off to do that for a little bit. We got unlimited wood, so no problem there. Make 3 chests, there you go. What do you think of my chests, buddy? Where'd you go? Wait, where did you go? Oh, it's right here, it tells you. So it actually tells you where to put them right here. So 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. What do you think of that? That's some top-notch chest placement. Yeah, my chest placement is on point, let me tell you. It's on fleek, y'all. Sticking on crawls, you get hot and loot away like that. I don't know why I'm going so long with this video. I do need to, like, you know, get stuff underway here. I'm just gonna check and make sure there's, like, nothing else I can do in the bar at the moment. I think mostly I got everything covered here except for the, obviously the crockery is gonna go on the bar place itself. Might as well do that while we're here, so boom and boom. Alright. Eventually this is gonna, like, level up and say, oh, your morale is higher. I'm surprised it hasn't done it already, because usually it's pretty easy to. We got some glass here, though. So maybe now that we have that, we can make the bottles. The bottles? Ah, this is why we needed the thing right here. Remember I was saying earlier we needed more of these? Well, this is why, right here. Because now we're low on copper ingots. But I can't make any more copper ingots until I get more copper. So yeah, this is how it's going to work. You're going to be going back and forth in the mines to get more supply so that you can make more things to make the bar better, which in turn is going to make them bring in more copper, which in turn lets you make more things, and so on and so forth. Gotta pay a collection, that's not important right now. That is another thing you can make, though. So let me just go ahead and stick these in here. Bottles. And bottles. And bottles. Yes, I'm totally doing that on purpose. What do we need for lantern? Oh, we need oil. But you know what, though? Oh gosh, we need copper ingots for that too, though. We only need 2 of them, though. We have... We can actually get oil from the slimes right up here. There's some just up this way, so if you never need oil, which you will eventually at some point, you might as well. You can just go ahead and get it there. Okay, and here's what happens now. You get to the end of the day, it's going to interrupt you. And, like, normally this will happen while you're off exploring in the mines, and this bell will go off. You know, cut to this cutscene, and you'll have to sit here and listen to them tell you how much copper they dragged out of the mines. Which at first, you know, is fine because it's like, hey, you want to see how much you got. But after, you know, after so long, it's kind of like, oh my god, just let me get back to what I was doing. Oh, the music's even changed now. Flex time. Yeah, weird flex, but okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess they're flexing. Alright. Yeah, why not? I'll flex too. I'm a turtle. T-U-R-T-L-E power. T-U-R-T-L-E power. T-U-R-T-L-E power. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, you horrible lot. Get them rears and gear and down the mine on the double. You think just because the sun's going down our day is over? I don't think so. Here comes Babs. Yes, you're heading back down to the mine, ain't you? Yeah, I'm afraid so. Here, take this. It's not that much, I know, but I made it specially for you in case you get peckish. Aww. What a sweetie. What a sweetie pie. What did she just give you? Where's mine? It ain't fair. Well, if you ain't gonna share it with me, you better hot-foot it after duty before I give you a piece of my mind. Okay. I was gonna sing that song Jealous, and I forgot how it goes. I used to sing it all the time. Anyway, well, I guess next time on Dragon Quest Builders 2, we will continue with the building of the bar, we will get more copper, and we will make more shite. But till then, we'll see you guys later, you know, in the bathroom.